Alright guys, today's project, floorboards on Dad's 70 Nova. We just had two or three small patches back here. It's going to be 92 degrees today here in New York City, so we got the fans on. But alright, overall it's in good shape. It's got some rough spots here and there, but I think we're gonna replace the whole board. We got new mounts, we got new boards, the whole thing from the far wall down to the back. And the other side is worse than this side. Don't bump your head on the upstairs lift. Dad, we're making a video. There's Dad. And then we're using my little Harbor Freight converted to DC. This is the little 90. Alright, we got the boards laid in. I like to use a scribe to really cut out, like when I did those patches back there, I used a scribe to make it really, really close, so it's more like a butt weld than it is an overlapping weld. But we got the two mounts here that go over for the seat and the center section support, the center console support. So we got the pinch weld over here, which is where I want to cut it, and then we're going to lay this side in and I guess try to see where that's going to line up. I don't want to take too much of that tunnel out. It's in good shape. Alright guys, coming back. Alright guys, I decided to change, not direction here, but a little bit of my strategy. Not that I'm going to keep them. My father's got new ones. These are the seat center console mounts on the center hump. I think I'm gonna grind them out, grind the welds out for that, for both of them, and pull them off before I make any cuts. I want to mark everything as flush as possible. Oh, my little helper's calling. Yes, sweetie?
Can I go in the car?
No, we're gonna cut the car apart today.
Why?
We're gonna make a lot of noise and sparks. We're gonna cut Pop-Pop's car into pieces, and then we're gonna weld it back together. It's not fixed yet. That's new. That's new. Those are new pieces, right?
Can I sit?
You want to sit? No, baby. It's very, very sharp. I would prefer you not to sit on there. All right? Daddy's doing some dangerous work in Pop-Pop's car. All right?
That's the good stuff. Daddy, what's that in there?
Wait, that's the other side of the garage, silly goose head.
No, what's
Oh, that's the seatbelt. Here, there's one up here.
No, what's that towel, Dad?
What, the towel?
Yes.
Oh, the towel? Your old towel we turned into a rag because it's all funky?
Yes, can you put water in and I run away with it and you're chasing me?
Okay, I'm trying to make a video on the car, but alright. Hey, you're gonna get cut. Alright guys, I lost my voice. I probably inhaled too many of these fucking fumes. Alright. These things are a nightmare. They're probably the strongest goddamn thing on the car. I'm doing this for my father, and he wanted them changed. We got new ones. We're slowly making the car into a Taiwan car. Whatever, Auto Metal Direct. What I like to do here, guys, I'd scribe like 3 or 4 times, but I like to use a scribe instead of a marker. It's a little more precise. I know I'm cutting right here at the pinch weld. I'm gonna grind it flat with this piece of metal. I'm gonna see what happens. Hopefully the car don't fold in half. Nah, it's solid. It's solid. Guys, sorry about my hoarse voice. And I'm gonna cut this out today. This is today's project. All right, here we go. All right, here we have the perimeter cut. I cut the whole perimeter. Sorry about that big light. I cut the whole perimeter here. Now we have, I believe there's one floor support here and one floor support here that we have to somehow cut out, grind around, get it the F out of the way. But that's our next obstacle. One under here and one under here. I'm sure there's going to be one on the driver's side too. Here you see what I'm dealing with. It's the floor supports. I made a boo-boo when I cut through this one, but it's okay. We'll weld it from the bottom. I don't have a spot weld cutter, so I like to chip it up. I hit it with my grinder, I chip it up, hit it with the grinder. A lot of times a spot weld cutter, just keep drilling. You don't know you're through. So you don't want to Swiss cheese your board here. I mean, it looks like shit anyway. So there's the one in the back that I uncovered. What I like to do is I like to clean them up with the twisted wire wheel on the angle grinder there. And then I use weld through rust inhibitor. And I paint that on there. Then I'll drill my holes in my new floorboard to match this, because obviously it's going to stiffen everything up. Alright, you see how far we got. Keep on grinding, literally. Alright, gents, ladies and gents, the whole floorboard's out. Alright, here's the deal. See these rivets? Well, not rivets, they're rosette welds, plug welds, whatever the hell you want to call them. From the sheet metal side, I learned that just make an X with my grinding wheel, not my cutoff wheel, because it's a nice wide cut. So just make an X and then work it out. And I didn't do too much damage to this. Under there was like 6 rivets, but they were shot. They were shot. They came right out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all this up, get it ready to weld, but I'm not going to weld today. I'm going to weld tomorrow. I'm going to clean all this up, all the stuff that I'm going to end up hiding, and I'm going to paint it. And I'm going to do that before we put the floorboard back on. This way, this is my dad's car. This way my dad ain't got to worry about it down the road or whatever. All right, gentlemen.